Hey everyone, I'm Chad Little here in the shop at Ethos Custom Brands, and today I want to show you quickly how to clean or take care of your Ethos guitar strap. Many of you have asked the question, how do I take care of it? How do I prevent the wear and the tear? I'm a player myself, so I, very familiar with, gigging and taking, having a long concert, throwing your guitar strap in your guitar case and running off to the next gig. There again, your guitar strap is kind of the last thing that you think about taking care of. So here we go. Okay, so I'm going to take this guitar strap out of the case. Again, like I said, many of you are doing the same thing. You're just throwing your guitar strap in your case, and you can see this one's got a lot of wear and tear on it. So we're going to show you, again, try to show you how we clean that and take care of your guitar strap. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is start with a clean bowl and a little bit of dish soap, just a little bit. Some hot water. Okay, so we have our hot or warm soapy water, again just dish soap in a clean bowl, and then we have a clean, relatively clean, medium bristle brush that will take care of the leather. It won't hurt it, but it's got a little bit of a scour to it so you can get the heavy dirt off. So here we go. This will not hurt the leather, especially when you see how we'll treat it on the back side, or when we're on the other side of this, when this is dry. You can see the dirt, well, I can see the dirt coming off. And this is years, actually years of sweat on this guitar strap. That is kind of, it's not too bad, but it's kind of ground in. This is typical of what you would see. Is 9 times out of 10, it is sweat is the biggest culprit. I got that, and then you can just take an old t-shirt or a rag, whatever you have. But yeah, then you just dry it off, and that's going to dry off, and after that it should be relatively clean and free of the sweat and the grime. And then once it's dry, we will put on our conditioner. So you see the guitar strap is pretty much dry. It might be a slightly bit damp down here, but we've gotten all the dirt cleaned off. Again, simply warm soapy water with a brush. You can do it on the top side as well. However, usually most of your grime and your sweat is being soaked into the lining side. It's one reason we do line our guitar straps, and we use a superior lining. Honestly, it's the best thing that we found yet to keep the sweat and all the dirt from actually coming through to the top side, which would be bad. So generally this side is going to be okay, and we wouldn't normally scrub this side because you could run the risk of changing the color of some of the leather. So we are going to treat the lining side with a conditioner. This is the conditioner that the guitar strap is treated with before we send it to you. So it has the initial treatment. This again is Big Fork and leather conditioner, and I'll show you that before we end the video. But basically you're just going to run a little bead of it onto the back, and I use my bare hands because it's okay. It's just like lotion. You're going to rub this in just like lotion, like a hand lotion, and it's not going to leave any darkness or stain or anything. This is the best conditioner that I have found. We've used it for almost 20 years now. It is the best stuff in the world. I would not put any kind of oil, no Lexol or any of those kind of products. But as you can see, I'm going to do the same thing to the top side. While you're here, take care of the top side. If you have suede on your guitar strap, some of our guitar straps are made with some suede elements or even whole parts suede, this won't hurt it, but it will lay down the nap of the suede. How do you get that back to look like suede? Well, you can use this on it. Well, it will treat the leather very nicely, but then you're going to want to raise the nap back up, and we do that with a very medium grit, like an 80 grit to 100 grit sandpaper. You just kind of sand that off, or even better is if you have a air compressor, you can shoot air to that leather while it's still got some of this conditioner on it. Boy, it'll braise that nap back up and look fabulous. But you can see this conditioner is already bringing the life back to the leather, giving it a really nice look. You don't have to do this all the time. I would suggest once every, if you're gigging a lot, you're touring a lot, I would suggest probably once a week at the most. And unless you're in a rainstorm or something like that, then don't put your guitar strap up. Let it dry out naturally, and then you want to condition it. You can get this conditioner from us. You can buy it on the website. It's called Bic 4, and it's awesome. I think even some of you have probably received a little bottle, sample bottle of it when you got your guitar strap. And if you have that, just use it like I've shown you here, just like hand lotion, and boy, it really gives it a nice softness. Again, gives life back to the leather. So there you see, there's still a little character to the lining. Again, we've used it for a couple of years now. I think this strap is 2 or 3 years old, maybe more. So it's going to have character, it's going to have wear marks, but it's clean. There's no more sweat and grime on it, and it probably will dry out now a little bit as well because that Bic 4 has dampened it slightly. And if you want to use some kind of sealer on it, or even a spray, this is a spray wax. It's called Masters Quick Shine. It really is awesome because it has wax in it. It's got a lanolin in it, and you can give it a little bit of a sheen again. Again, when we treat this guitar strap, we do this before we send it to you, and just gives it a nice little bit of a sheen. I would not put it on the lining. You don't need to do that. So hopefully we've answered your questions. That's how we do it here at Ethos. When we clean our guitar straps, it's really simple. We take some warm soapy water, and again, we're focusing on the lining side. That's the part of the guitar strap that gets most of the abuse. And we're focusing on just cleaning that grime off with the warm soapy water, letting it dry naturally, and then when we're done with that, simply putting a conditioner on it. Now, not just any conditioner. This is Bic 4. It is likely the best conditioner in the world for leather. I told you about it while I was cleaning the strap and conditioning it. It's perfect because it doesn't leave any stains, no residue, no, it doesn't darken the leather, it doesn't stink. It's really the perfect cleaning or conditioning. It will clean, but it's best for just conditioning. So once you've cleaned it with soapy water, apply this Bic 4 leather conditioner. And you see, it's done a nice job on this guitar strap. It was pretty dirty, pretty grimy when I started. It works pretty well, and this is the first time I've cleaned it. So I'm a player, and I know again what it's like to not have time to take care of your leather or your strap, your leather goods. So hopefully we've answered your question there. The other thing I would like to say is, you know, when you're taking care of the strap and you're storing it away, just don't put it in a plastic bag. If you do put it in a bag, just make sure that it's a cloth bag that it can breathe. If you don't, it'll mold and it'll get hard and just you won't like it. So hopefully again we have answered your questions. If you would like again to subscribe to our channel, we sure would appreciate it. Just do that by clicking on the subscribe button below and give us a thumbs up, and we will be coming back to you very soon with some more tips on how to take care of your leather products. Thanks.